Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Xochitl. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, especially if you love watching affordable makeup videos like this one today, which I wanted to talk about my favorite drugstore affordable highlight and contour palettes. And the type of highlight and contour palettes I'm specifically talking about today are mattes on mattes on mattes. Because I know there's sometimes those highlight and contour palettes, or maybe it's like a matte contour shade and a shimmery highlight, but I want specifically a matte highlight to, you know, kind of set underneath the eyes and, you know, maybe underneath my type of contour. That's the type of highlight and contour palettes I specifically look for, and have a couple that I wanted to mention in case you guys are also looking for really great yet affordable highlight and contour palettes, so you can sculpt the face and just kind of play around with, experiment with, maybe before you're ready to kind of dive into a more high-end highlighting contour palette, or in general just for budget reasons you'd want to save some money. And from the highlight and contour palettes that I have chosen, the highest one is only $15, so the rest of these are $10 or less. So if you guys want to save some money and you've just been wondering which one should I pick, then keep on watching. The first highlight and contour palette I want to talk about is probably the most expensive, that being only $15, and you can probably even get it on sale as well at Ulta. And the one I'm talking about is the Makeup Revolution HD highlight and contour palette. I had originally first tried their just regular, I want to say maybe like their pro highlight and contour palette for $10, which I thought was really good. Then I tried this HD version and I like the formula even better. So for $5 more, I think you'll really enjoy this highlight and contour palette. This is really great because you have so many different colors, whether maybe seasonally you kind of want to mix it up a bit, you want to maybe kind of bronze around the face and sculpt it out with maybe a cooler tone, or in general maybe you even want to use this as like a starter for your freelance makeup kit. I think this is a really great kind of universal highlight and contour palette. You're definitely, if you have deeper skin tones, I think they also have like a medium to dark shade as well, because this is the light to medium, so that's definitely great. So if you wanted to buy both of them, and sometimes Makeup Revolution has like buy one get one 50% off, you can save some money there for your freelance makeup kit. Or if you just want it for yourself, choose either light slash medium or the medium slash deep. So you got some options there, but I really like this formula, and I like that it has a mix of some warmer shades for like bronzing purposes and some cooler tone shades for sculpting purposes if you really wanted to chisel out those cheekbones. And then you have the option for maybe a more yellow under eye highlight, or if you want maybe more of like a pinky tone, cool tone type of highlight, or you can mix them both, really kind of all these colors mix to what your preference is. If you guys want to see this palette in action and the rest of them I'm going to talk about, I'm pretty sure almost 100% I've done a review and demo on each and every one of these palettes, so that you can get, you know, a little bit more information and see how they perform. So I'll leave those links down below in the description bar, just so this video is a little bit quicker, and if there's one that catches your eye, you can check that out even further. The next palette is probably one of the first highlight and contour palettes I tried, especially because I feel like this brand in general is just really great about having just something in every single category, and that is the e.l.f. Contour Palette. So I picked up mine, and this one is maybe more minimal. If you don't need all those colors, this is just for you. I think this is a really great palette. Also, I just love how compact it is, so that you can travel with it. The other thing that I love about these types of palettes is that, you know, if you've seen e.l.f. maybe at like your local Target, Walgreens, they have it everywhere. You can actually pop these out, and they also have maybe if you want to insert one of their blushes that comes in these pans, so it's a little bit more customizable, which I think is awesome. But if you're someone who doesn't want, you know, 1,000 under eye highlights and 1,000 contours and bronzers, you just want one of each plus a shimmery highlight shade, I would definitely go with the e.l.f. highlight and contour palette. Plus I love this huge mirror. I definitely like this one. I think this is definitely better for maybe a lighter to maybe somewhat medium skin tones for the color selection that comes here. If you also wanted to go the cream contour and highlight route, e.l.f. also has a palette for that. So you have a couple options if you want to buy both, or if you just want to buy one plus e.l.f. on their website, they always have some sort of sale, maybe like 30% off. It's only about, I think, like $30 or $25 you have to make for free shipping. So if you wanted to pick it up online with that sale, you can also do that. The next palette is the Profusion contour palette, and this is like $7. I love it. You even have the mirror. But I just love this highlight and contour palette. I think the formula is really, really great. The only thing is maybe this might be a little bit better for light to medium skin tones. I did not see a different version for like medium to deep. But I like that you get the matte under eye highlight, which I feel like isn't too yellow for like someone of my skin tone. And then you also have a shimmery highlight if you want, which I feel like I honestly don't use. I tend to not use these shimmery highlights in highlight and contour palettes. I feel like it's just, I have yet to really find one that I really like and use from that palette. I tend to like to just use my own, but you get a light contour, a medium, and a deep contour, so you really have some options here whether you wanted to use it for yourself or once again for your free landscape. But for $7, I think Profusion Cosmetics did a really, really a great job. And the blendability for this, like even like maybe the light contour, I was like, maybe that is kind of light, but it's actually like, it's great buildable color. So it's not too pigmented where it's really, really hard to blend out. You can really kind of, if you just want to go really, really light-handed and just kind of build that color up, you can do that. Or if you just want to go right away with that medium contour shade, you can do that as well. But the color is beautiful. The next highlight and contour palette I just finally tried out this year, and I was snoozing for the longest. It is the LA Colors, their contour palette. I love that this comes in 2 different options. So I have mine in the shade light/medium, and then they have one for like medium/deep. I love that there's always options. I picked up mine from the Family Dollar, but I always see it also on Walmart's website as well as sometimes on the Walgreens online website. I haven't seen it in Walgreens stores, but if you like to shop online, those are a couple options. And this is like $6 or $7 depending where you're at. You can probably get it for even cheaper, but this formula is so buttery. So if you wanted to go a different route, some different options here. Maybe you felt the Makeup Revolution palette was a little too big or bulky for you. Here's a kind of like slimmed down version. And I feel like you get a couple more colors for like the matte highlights. And then you get about 3 colors for like the bronzy and contour shades. Maybe you don't want too cool shades. You prefer a little bit warmer. I think these options are really, really great. Some people prefer to contour with warm shades, some want just cool. There's something for everybody here. And then once again, you get that kind of shimmery shade that nobody really cares for, or at least I don't. But if you guys have not tried this, this is like one of the best buys that I have definitely purchased. I think this is a really, really great, very like, it's very overlooked. I feel like it's so underrated. Like, people need to rave about this. Maybe I wasn't on the boat when it first came out. Maybe I wasn't watching makeup videos then, but I definitely think you should add this to your collection. Last but definitely not least, you hear me rave about this highlight and contour palette. I think this is just my personal favorite. I think just for me, for my own purposes, it's easy to use. I know it's definitely whether it's kind of like a chill everyday look or it's like my go-to glam, like I want it to look good. This is the highlight and contour palette I always just reach for. It is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. I love it. My shade is Dulce de Leche, and then they have a deeper one if you're a little bit more tan. So the yellow is a little bit more yellow and this is a little bit deeper. So I love that they have some options. I hope maybe they'll come out with even more. I think that's really great. $5. 5 very well spent dollars, time and time again. Oh my god, this is like the most buttery formula. It just blends so beautifully. I love that the highlight shade adds a little bit of kind of pigmentation also. So if you really want to brighten underneath that eye, you can do that. But the formula is so smooth. It's not heavy. The highlight shade doesn't make me crease under my eyes after I set it. And the contour shade, I think, just complements my skin tone really, really nicely. Once again, there's another option if you are tanner than I am. But I love the Dulce de Leche one for me. So if you're maybe close to my skin tone, maybe even lighter, I think you'll really like this one. But I just love how simple it is. This is just easy to travel with. This is like honestly all I need. So if you guys have not picked this up yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. This, it'll change your life. So those are my favorite highlight and contour palettes. Let me know if you guys have picked up any of these, and if I did not mention any of your favorites, leave that down below for the ones that you love that have matte highlights and matte contours. That's specifically what I look for in a palette. Let me know if you have found any highlight and contour palettes that include the shimmer that you actually use, because I feel like in general that can be kind of difficult to find a highlight that works for every single skin tone if they only want to put one in. So I totally get that, but that's why we got our own personal highlighters. For our face, our shimmery highlighters, if you guys want to see my favorite shimmery highlighters, I will definitely link that video down below. And then I also did one, I was like, this is kind of different because I did one more like single pan bronzers, like my favorite bronzers, and some of like my single pan contour powders. So not the palettes, but powders. If you guys want to kind of check out even more, check those down below, because you know we need to do a full face here and pick up some great affordable products to kind of go with our budget. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with some more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.